Hey y'all, I'm doing a pick a card reading today. Um, Whichever card resonates with you the most, or cards, there will be a message for you in that reading. So the first card for pile number one, the first card we have is Never Forgetting Human, right? And then we have Navigate by the Sun, which is the honeybee. And then we have Slide into Joy, the river otter. Okay, so I am going to try to hold all of these up next to each other. Oh, whoops. Okay, hold on. There you go. There you go. So, whichever one of these resonates with you the most, go ahead and pick that pile. It will be in the next slide. So you can go ahead. If you want to pause this, go ahead and pause it so that you can have a longer chance to look at it. All right. Okay, pile number one. Pile number one, you guys chose Remember Forgetting Human. And it's funny because I actually almost forgot that I wrote down like some things that came to my mind for each card that I saw, for each oracle card that I saw. So I almost didn't read what I had for you guys. So you guys might feel a little spacey. I don't know. Maybe you have too much in your mind and you have too much going on. So you might feel a little spacey. Anyway, let me read what I wrote for y'all. So I have here purpose as like the subject. Okay. And then I have nature. If you feel stuck, your situation is temporary. You are right where you need to be. As intense as you feel, your soul needs this lesson to grow. Work through your feelings, don't escape. Also, do what you want. Okay. So hopefully that resonates for you guys. So in your reading here, with the Ace of Wands, I do feel like you feel extreme passion. And your feelings are really deep and intense right now. Maybe not deep, but really intense. You may feel weird and off because it seems like there's a transition that you are going through. It's almost like a metamorphosis in a way. And I see here that you have zero control over it. I feel like your guides are working to elevate you in a sense. I don't know if it's materially or emotionally. But it might be emotions, to be honest. Not that I see confusion, but I do see you kind of unsure of yourself. This may be a season that you're unsure of yourself and you're not sure what direction you want to go into. So this is a message for you to actually tap into your deepest desires and actually figure out what you want out of your life. So this might take like writing things down and actually having a plan for where you're going and where you're headed. With the world reversed, there's a lesson that is recurring for you that you're not really implementing in your life. And that is the cause of this shift. I think you're kind of forced to face something about yourself or something in your life that you've had to kind of deal with for years. So it's almost like, oh, it's almost like you're reconciling with your inner child. There are no children cards here, but I do feel like you're reconciling with your inner child. There might be a part of you that constantly needs to distract yourself from this. But you're in a season right now where you can't even escape it. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, you're going to have to give up on a part of yourself that you've been holding on to really tightly for a long time. This gives me the energy of like a humbling, in a sense. If it hasn't already happened, let me not even say the universe, because it's God. God is going to humble you in a way that feels very hurtful and is going to be a catalyst for this really intense emotional transformation. But it's actually going to end up making you a lot more secure in yourself. That would be the end result. But right now it just looks like you're going through a lot of like confusion. You might even feel like you might even notice a change in yourself and not even recognize where it's coming from. But that would just be the beginning of your journey here. I did say in the writing that this has to do with purpose. So basically, you're being put on a path for your purpose in life. And I think your purpose is actually going to become clear to you at some point soon. But if you feel really off and really weird, just understand that you're being led, you're being guided, and you're being put on a path for your highest good, and a path that leads you to your actual purpose here in life on this earth. Fake it till you make it. I don't know why I'm hearing that. You might be a very performative person. You might be a type of person where you feel like you have to show up for people all the time, and you have to show up in good spirits. You have to smile. You have to make people feel good. It's very performative, but I think right now you're actually being led away from that. Feeling like you need to show up in a certain way for people to make them comfortable, or I don't know, to feel better for yourself, better about yourself or something like that. And I think you're just going to be more so your authentic self, which is the Queen of Cups. Like, you're going to pour more into yourself and more into the people that you love, and you're just going to be your most authentic self. Yep. I keep feeling like you're lost. Like you feel lost. I really hope that's not the case, but like that's almost like blaring. But the reason you feel lost is because the path that you're being like the path that you are being taken to is contrary to the like expectations you even had for yourself, or where you thought your life was going and things like that. So that's all I have for you, Pile One. Thank you for joining me here, and yeah, I wish you the best during this journey if this resonates with you at all. All right, take care. Hi, Pile number 2. So you guys chose Navigate by the Sun, which is the Honeybee Oracle. So let me read to you what I channeled when I saw this card. Okay. Says guidance plus work. Reminds me of manifestation. Help your guides help you. There is work to be done concerning this. Try to limit distractions. You will end up where you need to be. Okay. Trust your intuition when it comes to this situation, whatever this situation may be. Now, strongly, very, very strongly, I'm feeling like this is a romantic situation, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. And the reason I say that is because the very first card was the Queen of Cups. Damn. It was the Queen of Cups. And then shortly after that, the King of Cups came out. So I feel like this spread is about counterparts that are aligned, and also feel very strongly about each other since it's cup energy. Cups meaning emotions. Okay. First thing here is a missed opportunity. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So something went awry. And somebody feels like there's an opportunity that should have been theirs but isn't. I don't know yet if it is because of their own doing or not, but it definitely feels like there's a missed opportunity here. Now, with the Two of Wands, it's giving me an energy of friction and avoidance. I'm getting avoidance. Here's why, right? This is not something I actually noticed before in these cards. I've seen this card a lot of times, but for the first time today, I saw this man in the background and this egg. I feel like there is something in this connection that is not being addressed, right? But this is also part of the cause of the conflict. So, to me, I feel like there may be something that you're not aware of. Like this other person may not be telling you that could be like the cause of this friction between the two of you. With the Strength reverse, I don't know. I feel like you guys are feeling very vulnerable when it comes to this, and you're trying to get over it, but it's kind of seems like a bypass rather than. Wait, is this the one? Yeah. It feels like you're trying to bypass, like, what this connection is trying to show you. And I do feel like you feel very strongly about this person, and this person feels very strongly about you, but there's a disconnect. And the issue here, it seems like, is communication. I don't have any source cards, but it seems like the issue here is communication, because it seems like there's something that is kind of meddling with this connection that, like, either you or your person or both of you are unaware of. Like, it hasn't come to the forefront of your consciousness, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's some kind of healing that needs to happen. There's some kind of, what do you call that? Not internalization, but, there's some kind of reflection that needs to happen in order for this defensiveness and the guards up and the pain. There's some kind of reflection that needs to happen for this to be done with. Because with the Lovers reverse, it gives me a feeling of like being forced to separate. Like, it's almost like I have no other option than to like leave this person alone because they're not giving me what I need, or there's something about them that seems a little shady. It doesn't seem like they have my best interests at heart, and all this other stuff. So one of you, or maybe both of you, but one of you is feeling like this is a missed opportunity. But the lesson here in this connection has not been realized. It hasn't. So it's like you're not acknowledging, and not necessarily you alone, but it's like the both of you aren't acknowledging what the root of the problem is, and then you're still trying to move forward, like either past each other or move forward together in the connection. But if you don't address the root issue, or if you don't even acknowledge what the root issue is, it's like there's a roadblock, like there's stagnancy. It doesn't allow your connection to actually grow and elevate to the next level. Somebody's trying to shield themselves and protect themselves from this. There might be a fear of intimacy. That actually might be the issue here. A fear of intimacy, whether it's from you or your person or both of you. And that's getting in your way. It's getting in the way of this connection. Because then it's like you both reject the feelings that you have for each other. And instead you try to get away from them. Self-preservation. I'm hearing self-preservation too. So this guardedness might even come from the fact that you were hurt by this person, or this person was hurt by you. You know what? With me, like, feeling confused about like whose energy, I feel like you both are actually mirroring each other. You're both. The way you're both behaving comes actually from the same exact place. It just might be expressed differently. So, yeah. That's what I have for you, Pile 2. I hope you enjoy this reading, and I thank you for tuning into my content. Alright, take care. Hi, pile number 3. So, your oracle card is Slide into Joy, which is the river otter, right? And my channeled message for you is this. Have fun. You've been too worried. It seems like anxiety is overwhelming. You might need to come out. That's very personal, and will only resonate for a few. Don't be so hard on yourself. Mistakes are allowed. Dance, sing, laugh. You are deserving of fulfillment and relaxing. So, interesting enough, right? The glaring message to me in the spread is a self-fulfilling prophecy. But the Nine of Swords wanted to come out, and it didn't while I shuffled. And instantly I thought overthinking, right? So I feel like you guys might be overthinking a certain situation. So I'm getting here that like your needs aren't being met in some sense. I don't know what that sense is, but your needs are not being met. And right now, like with your overthinking energy, I also feel like your thoughts, it's almost like the angel and the devil. It's almost like your thoughts are opposing. So 1 minute you could feel like secure, and then another minute you might feel insecure. Or One minute you're looking at the bright side of things and at the positive things, and then the next minute you're looking at the negative, and like this feels like doom or something like that. So right now I think you're kind of struggling with your mental energy, I'm not gonna lie. With the Magician, I would say at this point in time, you actually have to be aware of your thoughts. Because your thoughts actually have a lot of power in terms of manifestation. I think there's a part of you that already recognizes that you are working against yourself. Not working against yourself, because obviously, like, you can have intrusive thoughts and maybe you can control, like, getting them out, like making them leave, but sometimes an intrusive thought is an intrusive thought. It comes in and it's like, shit, like, you have to deal with it, type of thing. So I feel like you are aware that your mind is going against itself. Earlier I said your needs are not being met. There seems like there's a need to vocalize that. Some way, somehow, you need to vocalize it. And that might help you, that might help you with your overthinking. Excuse me again. Hold on, I need to shuffle. Please clarify the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Please clarify the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Pile 3, you're the only pile that I've had to do this for. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. The World. Is this someone? I feel like somebody wants to give to you. I feel like there's a person here. Hold on. Is there a person here? Is there a person here? This is somebody that you might have had an ending with, or a very tumultuous situation with this person. And I'm hearing that, like, it might not have been tumultuous like in a physical sense. Like, it might have even been tumultuous just like internally. The fact that I also said that you need to vocalize that your needs are not being met. This is somebody you either might not be speaking to at the current moment, or this is somebody that you're hiding your inner thoughts and feelings from, which actually contributes to your overthinking. Because without addressing what's going on with you internally, it's almost like your mind is on like a hamster wheel. Like, it keeps running and running and running and running regarding the situation, because you're not addressing it. But, okay. So if you're not dealing with the person, this is not your reading, unfortunately. But you have somebody looking at you, like the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely mother energy. This is definitely sexy is the word that comes to mind. But the Queen of Pentacles is a very stable energy. And the Empress energy is a very attractive energy. And abundant too. There's somebody who may look at you as their ideal partner. It's almost like you have a combination of a lot of the things that they want out of a partner. You know how sometimes we have situations where like, oh, a certain person can only fill certain needs, and then this person will fulfill other needs, and like you kind of have options like that because you like people can't really fulfill everything that you need. I feel like somebody here feels like you can do that for them. It's like they don't need anybody else. And also, I'm getting that there might be somebody else in the picture. Okay, whoever you're dealing with is coming to a decision. If you are dealing with somebody who has options or you suspect they have options, this person is closing out their lineup, their roster, basically. Somebody here might be a smoker, whether that's cigarettes or weed, one of the two, vaping, whatever the fuck. Somebody here might be a smoker. But this person's trying to pay attention to, not trying to. This person is paying a lot of attention to you. I think they're trying to anticipate your needs, anticipate your the way you go about things. I think this person's trying to figure you out. This is somebody that might have lost you in the past, and they're trying to figure out a way to come back. And if you guys split up because there was a third party involved, whether you know it or not, that person's no longer there. That person's no longer there. I'm getting that this person wants the world with you. That's cute. This person also tends to self-sabotage and stand in their own way. They might have sabotaged this connection. Oh, I'm getting an interesting scenario. They might have sabotaged this connection, and they might have sabotaged the connection that they had with this other person if they were involved with another person. And you didn't really fall for it. That's what I'm feeling. And this person wants to come correct. With the Knight of Wands, I think this person wants you to find them attractive, and they want to be seen in a physically attractive vibe to you. It's important to them that you find them attractive and that you want to lay them in bed. They find that very important. They want you to think they're sexy. I got sexy before when I saw the Empress. So there might be a very physical aspect of this connection as well. If you haven't been physically intimate with this person yet, it is something that they most certainly want and look forward to. I will say that. Slide into joy. Allow yourself If you feel like this is a connection that you should give another chance, if you feel like this is a connection that you should give another chance, try to enjoy it. And try to enjoy it without, just like all the weight of this energy. Because this energy is a little heavy and intense. It's a very intense energy. So, if you choose to give it another chance, just try. Try. It might not be easy, but try. Yeah. All right. That's all I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning into my content. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope this reading resonated for you guys. And if you'd like, you can leave a comment and tell me how it did. All right. Take care.